up, guys? It's that actress BK baby, and I'm back again with another video. I am very sorry that these are getting out very slowly because I just finished finals and then I'll be home for 3 weeks and all my schedule will be on accordingly. My Christmas special that I want to do, I'm not really gonna get into like detail about which one is gonna be, which ones is gonna be, because I written out a script for it. I just gotta record myself talking, and what better more to do it at home. My hair itches. If you are new to my channel, hello, it's just that actress BK baby. I do reaction videos to Nostalgia Critic, my favorite, one of my favorite YouTubers. I'm also next year going to incorporate skits, real life, take it behind the scenes of how my senior year is going, and possibly like vlog and everything next year. So without further ado, this is Search for Santa Paws reaction video. We keep okay. There's just water in here. Nothing else.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy. Remember it so you don't have to.
What?
So this is the thing.
Yeah. I was little when Santa Paws came out. I was little. Well, not little.
Kids or grew up in the early 2000s, you're probably familiar with the straight-to-DVD film The Search for Santa Paws. That's Search for Santa Paws. You didn't think a name this cute wasn't snatched earlier, did you? But they real Ghostbustered it, and we got what is still constantly downloaded on streaming sites, advertised at DVD shops, and rented at the ancient temples known as rental stores. Before we jump into this, let's go into a little history. Because Santa Paws kinda has a cinematic universe. The movie, believe it or not, came from the film Air Bud, the late 90s.
Oh, I thought he was talking about the background.
I guess it was popular enough that warranted, no, you need to cut to me when I say that, warranted several sequels, including Air Bud Golden Receiver, Air Bud World Pup, Air Bud 7th Inning Fetch, and Air Bud Spikes Bank, where we find out Dog Vader is his father. From there we got spin-off DVD movies about Air Bud's offspring called Air Buddies. This was a big hit, so as Disney does, we got a ton of spin-off films from that too, including Space Buddies, Super Buddies, and you guessed it, Santa Buddies. From there we got another spin-off series, because this is the Star Trek of epic puppy sagas, and that series was called The Search for Santa Paws, a prequel to Santa Buddies, and arguably the most popular of the films. Crazy what saying these titles does. With that said, I'll give a heads up, I surprisingly haven't seen most of the previous films, including Santa Buddies. But judging by how many people pull this film out for their kids every season, I'm assuming many others haven't either. I'm just looking it over on its own to see if it's worthy of the attention it's got. With that said, get your gingerbread kibble ready as we take a look at The Search for Santa Paws. It starts off as Santa's work motel. As the credits roll, the elves are singing, and I suddenly realize how many dogs are going to be tortured by Hobby Lobby's leftovers.
Aww.
Everyone is welcome here. You know, I also think it was brave to cast Hugo Weaving as Santa. Most say his eyebrows give children nightmares, but those will quickly be intercepted by the scary CG mouths on most of the dogs.
Then don't have him watch the Shaggy Dog.
Wait a minute, who provided the dogs for this? Oh, I don't know, movie. You've seen how he's treated kittens in The Jerk, as well as the gender confusion he's pushed in Bowfinger. You let those dogs figure out themselves! Christmas season starts today. Hurry up and fill the sleigh's toys. Jesus, I didn't know Santa Paws was a friggin' opera. Even the dog shit probably has an aria in them.
Special delivery, Santa.
Just arrived by North Pole Express.
Richard Kind, you're better than this. I don't even need to check the credits. I know it's you.
Damn.
First you're asked to kill a cat's voice and now a dog. You're not gonna fade away like Bing Bong. You're funny and I still believe in you. It looks like a friend named Mr. Hucklebuckle died, and weirdly enough, they put a lot of depressing attention on this.
Mr. Hucklebuckle, enjoy.
passing on your message to the children of New York and the joy of a life of service. I've sent you the birthday present from Mr. Hucklebuckle that he had hoped to give you himself.
Aww.
Santa Paws! Santa Paws! Aren't those supposed to be like cute little puppies in this? Oh God! Is that dog stuffed?
Mr. Hucklebuckle was a great ambassador for the Santa Claus.
The corpse of his beloved pet will be our Yule log in his honor. Well, that was off-puttingly depressing, as it seems Hucklebuckle was a toy store owner. Thank God, I thought he was a Christmas porn star. As his grandson checks out the abandoned shop with his wife and a wise old black man. Well, they don't have enough from Morgan Freeman, so I'll just say Bill Cobbs. It's always one of those two.
What?
Your grandfather left you the key to the store.
We're going to put the building on the market immediately.
There is, however, one stipulation.
You have to watch all the Buddy movies.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
You need to operate the store through one Christmas season profitably before the deed can be transferred.
It's what we lawyers call the middle finger clause. Coincidentally, the same title as that Tim Allen Martin short movie.
Oh!
Keep the store open for Christmas.
I'm sure your children will.
I'm not easily offended out there.
We haven't been blessed with any children.
That's good for it.
I'll be back Christmas Day, Mr. Hucklebuckle.
To bring up other awkward social standings, how's your finances? You get along with your parents? Do both of you agree on religion and politics?
Merry Christmas.
So let's see, Santa's workshop has suffered a death, his grandson has to operate a business he knows shit about, and his wife can't have kids. Any other heartwarming stab in the nards you want to start us off with? Oh, great! An abandoned girl is left at an orphanage run by a cruel bitch from The Devil Wears Prada. It was a Saturday morning cartoon. Wilhelmina! Is this the Return to Oz of Buddy movies? Lighten the hell up!
Jamie, where's some sour?
Oh good! Another character we can feel sorry for. I do hope in this first 12 minutes you're satisfied with the 2 seconds of a cute puppy we've shown.
New kid. Much cuter than you and younger. I'm sure she'll go fast.
Okay, you're making the Harry Potter family look like Fuller House.
Where's the Christmas tree? Miss Stout can't stand Christmas, so none of us are allowed to have it.
We just decorate Mrs. Hopewell in the back. We're weird.
Oh.
She confiscates any toys, and most of all, she hates any kind of singing.
Kinda wondering how she got to be the head of this place. Isn't this like a car shop being anti-oil?
What happened to your parents? They didn't make it. They had to go to heaven. Mine neither. Janie's too, but she still thinks they're gonna come for her. They are gonna come for me. Nobody's parents are coming for them.
Dang.
Santa Paws! Santa Paws!
I didn't realize this movie was intense. Gosh! Dog come to life!
Icicle to bring the toy dog to life, and they call him Paws.
You and I are going to be best friends for all eternity.
Eternity? How long is that?
Why, forever, young pup.
What the hell?
No, sorry, with the mood you've been going for, I assume that's the music you wanted. Let's try this. Yay!
He looks freaked out.
Still thinking of those kids with dead parents. I think they're trying to overcompensate for how miserable this opening is because now everybody laughs like a friggin' lunatic. Look at how scared he is of us creepy hell demons. You're here forever, doomed one. Well, be it scary uncomfortable. At least we're finally getting some balance in it. Oh, for God's sake! This is supposed to be Disney's equivalent of dogs barking jingle bells. Stop trying to turn this into Angela's Christmas ashes.
Ever since Mr. Hucklebuckle's passing, Christmas spirit has been out of whack in New York.
Oh my God, even the dogs talk about death. I never thought I had to say this to Santa Paws, but somebody friggin' smile! So Santa and Paws go looking for another ambassador to the Santa Claus and land in the middle of the night in Central Park. And that's the last we ever saw of them. He
Wait,
bumps
what?
into the owner of the orphanage who loses her hat in the street. So Paws tries to go retrieve it.
Pause! No! Stop!
Well, congratulations, movie! You killed Santa! Only a half hour in and you erased the Fat Man! I can't wait to see your follow-up movie where you assassinate the Easter Bunny! Get sick and y'all go to hell! Oh, don't worry, it's not as bad as all that. He just gets robbed. Yeah, losing his bag, his icicle necklace, and even his memory.
I was hoping you could help me. You see, I don't quite remember where I live. Or anything else for that matter.
Though I do have a vague recollection of conquering Martians. Paws also gets separated, but Santa just happens to make his way into Uncle Buckle Toys, you know, across from
America.
And what a stroke of luck, they're looking for a department store Santa.
So, can you start today?
Start?
You're looking for work, right?
More like a home, really.
Gotcha, out. So they get the real Santa Claus to be a fake Santa Claus without realizing he's the real Santa Claus.
It's like robbing Peter to pay Paul. It doesn't make any sense.
And they even offer him a place to stay in the store, because wouldn't you do that for a guy you just met? The two girls sneak out and visit Santa in the store.
What did she ask you for?
Wanted me to get her friend Will that red bike in the window.
I have a strange urge to break into their homes and eat their circular desserts. Paws, meanwhile, comes across a group of scrounging dogs to see if they know where Santa is.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Paws from the North Pole.
Yeah, Mark, and that'd be the Tooth Fairy.
You expect me to believe I didn't just clean the floor with you a minute ago?
Oh.
The dog catcher grabs them, though, as the girls are caught sneaking back in.
When you break the rules, you get to spend all night down here in the basement.
Hello, Calvin!
You're staying here, and no dinner for you either.
Okay, but can I at least see a dog scene that goes over a minute in this film? Just for that, I'm showing you a Grumpy Cat Christmas. Oh!
Grumpy Cat Christmas. Let's see. Ad. We're back from a commercial break.
So Paws uses his magic necklace to break the others out, and they decide to help him.
Now we your peeps. We'll keep an eye out for Santa, for real.
You did us a solid, man. You'll be cool with us.
I got some brothers in the Fly Guy neighborhood. I'm pretty sure they've seen his face on the Happy Meal box. Meanwhile, somebody finally comes across the sleigh in Central Park. I think all their antlers and hooves will have probably been stolen by this point, and the reindeer tell the kid they're looking for Santa.
We need you to find Santa Claus for us.
As a member of the 23rd Street Junior Wilderness...
Okay, never mind. Hey, homeless guy, can you help us find Santa? Can I? Pause.
Aw, kissing!
And talks with Quinn, who says she can lead him to Santa.
We can sleep here tonight, and I can help you look for Santa tomorrow.
Aw, come on. Can't one of them catch fire or something? It feels weird if none of them are suffering. Meanwhile, Paws tries to make things more festive.
Paws!
You made this room 2% more magical.
2%.
Great job bringing more people into the store, and reveals the reason why.
Someone once told me that the spirit of Christmas is embodied in the hearts of children, untouched as yet by the fears, doubts, and disappointments of the adult world.
Somebody else told me it was Jesus, but I think he was drunk.
Oh.
Paws sneak out of the orphanage, but what bad luck! Santa just happens to be on a break and wasn't there.
That's not the real Santa.
I watch Netflix. I know he looks like the guy from Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh.
But the little boy comes across Santa and says his reindeer are waiting.
I don't know if I'm the real Santa Claus or not, but here's a pin to thank you for your persistence. I believe someone very special gave it to me.
So I'm giving it to a kid who could easily be lying to me. Santa's kind of dumb in this. Anyone else notice? The girls at the orphanage see Paws and understand him perfectly, but Wilhelmina doesn't believe in Santa, so all she hears is barking.
You gotta believe Will just...
I believe in Santa! Oh my gosh, this song!
I hear a Christmas song. I wanna hear...
Missed out, they're singing in there. Please burn them. Because sure, this matches the depressing as hell atmosphere we've had throughout most of the movie.
I do believe in
Christmas.
I believe in love.
It's a tone-deaf life for us. Were we talking about death most of the time?
I do
Believe in Christmas.
Yeah, it's odd to say, but this
The nostalgia of me.
song sequence surprisingly doesn't go with Santa Paws. Most of it was weirdly mellow and downbeat, and now suddenly we're supposed to be like the greatest showman on the Polar Express. This looks less like the majority of the movie we got and more like a Disney princess commercial.
Imagine discovering royal treasures and entering the world of Disney Princess. Dreams to come true like a Disney princess dressing up.
Oh my gosh.
Beautiful gown, sparkly slippers, tiara, wand, jewels aglow.
Now you can own a Disney princess, unless your caretaker finds her and burns her alive in the furnace. All this goes together. You're wrong if you don't think so.
Sure enough, Miss Stout comes in and thinks Wilhelmina started all this and takes away the dog's gem.
Clean up this mess and take off those ridiculous dresses. Now!
I won't mention the impossible way you could have gotten the room like this. Just take those dresses off. It's so Macy's. She also finds Quinn's Christmas ornament and takes it away.
My mom gave that to me. Please give it back.
No! Now get upstairs before you end up in the basement too!
I'm sending it to my dungeon for Christmas toys. Tell me I don't have that!
Why don't I believe?
There's the depressing as hell tone I'm familiar with in this movie. Good lord, for a second I almost thought about liking something.
Bud, are you okay? It's almost 9:15.
Santa's feeling ill at the shop, but it looks like he's needed to be on camera.
Thank goodness. ABC wants to do a quick interview with you on your break today.
Oh, ABC. Aren't they owned by Disney now? Everything's owned by Disney now. Not only do the kids
Crap! Don't do that!
out on the verge of death, but we also get this nice little moment.
Pause!
Everything I love dies, everything I love dies, everything I love dies!
You give me that.
No, we're going on
Oh!
Santa Paws! Santa Paws! I don't know where toy souls go when they burn! So, just to recap, Santa dying, children crying, dog burning. Sounds like the cover to a 9 Inch Nails album. Ellie, the head elf, locates the orphanage and finds both Santa and Paws are fading away because their necklace crystals are gone. He gets one back from the homeless guy who stole it, who now wants to help, and they need to get the other crystal to Paws before he burns.
I have the same fun.
Good news, only his head burned off. He didn't need that, right? They get him the crystal and Paws comes back to life. They go to Hucklebuckles and let the owners know what's going on.
Santa lost his magic crystal. And his deteriorated.
You look scared!
That dog is talking.
I see you believe in the Christmas spirit.
Or that acid you had this morning takes a while to kick in. They call the social worker to have Miss Stout removed from the kids, which of course calls for a Home Alone stunt. Honestly, I'm surprised that's the only one they have in this movie. And the others go to take Santa from the hospital to the North Pole. The security of this place is as good as the one in Halloween 2. Lord knows Michael Myers would surprisingly fit in this experiment of hopeless misery.
Is he gonna be okay?
Is Santa going to die?
The search for Santa Paws just asked that question. What is wrong with you?
Dang, this movie
Paws
dark.
opens up his crystal, knowing it'll slowly turn him back into a toy. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We have to get back to the North Pole at once. Only the great Christmas icicle can save Paws now.
You know that actor is doing a good job when he could say that line without making me laugh. So they do exactly that, but it seems like it doesn't work. Oh, in any other movie, I'd say this is a fake out, but in this one, who goddamn knows?
It's here!
Pokemon the first movie, though, and Santa's tears somehow bring him back to life. And on steroids, apparently.
From now on, your name will be Santa Paws.
Now we really can be best friends for all eternity, Santa Claus.
Just then the icicle breaks and kills them all. Hey, you know this movie would do that! Quinn and Wilhelmina are of course adopted by the Hucklebuckles and everyone seems happy.
They need a home.
Honey?
Really? I think that is the greatest Christmas present I can ever imagine.
Notice she said think. She can still probably come up with a few things. So the other dogs become honorary elves and Santa goes on his Christmas sleigh ride.
This is most joyous. There's Christmas magic to spread. Let's do this together, Santa Paws.
Your blank expression reflects all the Christmas magic this movie could muster. Even wise black man makes one more appearance.
I trust you two have had an eventful Christmas season.
Oh, Mr. Stewart, these are the newest additions to our family. That's Will, and this is Quinn.
Christ, you pushed those out fast. So the Hucklebuckles now own the store and they decide to keep it open.
Merry Christmas. You got your wish.
That's right, I talked to Signs. It'll be the name of our next sequel, Sign Buddies. The script was halfway written the minute I read that. This was the weirdest thing I've ever been in. And that was The Search for Santa Paws. I'll admit, It's not at all what I was expecting.
I forgot a whole lot of the movie.
I don't know. I do give credit for it trying to be a little harsher than what people would think it was going to be. I even like a lot of the actors in it, particularly the guy who plays Santa, who you might have noticed in a lot of character roles in the past. But it's still not very good, mostly because a lot of those heavy moments have to be followed by a charming story that can support it. And this story reads like, well, a cheesy direct-to-DVD spinoff. Nevertheless, it was a little better than I thought it had any right to be, but it had the right to be a soulless corporate shell. So take that for what it's worth. This is a bizarre special that wasn't as bad as I thought, but still bad. I doubt people are gonna stop watching it anytime soon, so it truly seems like every dog has its Christmas day. But Jesus, did it have to be that harsh? I mean, it's the search for Santa Paws. That's like putting Nazis in Nutcracker. It just makes no sense. I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I ever met?
Nazis and Nutcracker.
What are we reviewing next week?
Nazis and Nutcrackers. Well, we gotta find out next week what that what that is. I forgot this movie was so weird, enticing, and pretty dark. I think I was at least 11 or 12 when this movie came out. So, a lot I just found out from just watching the review. So, it's that Actress VK, baby. I'll be back again with another video next week. Back at home. I will not have this background here because I am leaving my dorm room and going home for Christmas for 3 weeks. So, I will see you guys later. Bye!